Apart from all of these, he also secured first rank in AMPhIL entrance examination in political geography conducted by JNU. So it was indeed a greatest achievements, and it's also an inspiration for us, for students. It's a matter of honor for us that today Dr. Mohammad Firoz Ahmed Sir will share valuable information about research methodology, and we have a chance to learn more about different types of researches, how to publish an articles, and useful resources and internet. Now I would like to invite Sir on the stage to address us on the subject of research methodology. Sir, please continue.
Thank you so much, Janvi, Ashutosh, and the entire team of the Political Science Society. It's a matter of great privilege to me that I'm interacting with the young students of AMU, of the Department of Political Science, and the few other departments related with the social sciences and the humanities. I am feeling very fortunate enough that I'm interacting with those souls of the sciences and the knowledge who will surely evolve academically and will be grown up at a later stage. At a number of stages, they will be having the much potential that they will do excel in their respective life, in their respective researches, in their respective career. Thank you so much for inviting me over this platform. Surely it is a nice platform for me because I see and I believe that those matters and energy which they cannot speak, they cannot tell, and even they cannot pursue them their own self. We are totally free and having the command over the restricted laboratory and the restricted physical laws and the laws of the nature or the laws of the matter that governs the research in the physical sciences, in the chemical sciences, or in material science. The research in that field is totally different to the research of the social sciences or the humanities, because our subject matters are the human group, the human beings, social group, social organizations, political group, political associations, social relations. Because our laboratory is the society. If we can understand the society in a better way, or the processes that govern the society in the better way, without any prejudice, without any biasness, we have to be free ourselves from the restraint and from the obstacles of the society that governs us. Our mental state, our scientific, our temperament, our emotions, our cognitions, our own feelings must not be dominated over our field. We have to be free from that chain. This is the primary things that is required for a researcher. Unbiased, without any prejudice, become a free from the unseen biasness that is necessary. Second thing is, and that is common to all the researches, is observations. Our observations may be different. Suppose a journalist is writing a report for his newspaper. His approach may be different. A journalist writing essay and research article are different things. That's why sometimes we write the essay and we perceive that this is the research paper, surely that essay writings or the essay paper is not the research paper. Our research is based upon certain scientific ways and the analysis. There are the scientific steps in each research. And why we need that scientific steps? Because it provides the certain framework. Without framework, that is known as the research design. And the research design is one of the important component of the research. If our research design is good, what is the meaning of research design? Research design means the framework of our research. What are the various stages that we follow in our researches, in our observations? In our observations, what are the methodology? How can we be able to verify our own hypothesis? So first of all, we must have the good observations of our research problem, and that is known as a statement of the problem. That is known as the background or explanation of your research problem over which you are going to pursue your own research. To identify the research problem, that is very important. How can you be able to identify those research problems? It is based upon our own analysis. Which type of the research you are required? It depends upon the research problem. Suppose अगर हमें ये सर्च करना है कि how the dressing sense या dressing behavior of individuals are guided with. हमारा जो ड्रेसिंग सेंस है वो कैसे गाइड होता है, या अलग अलग ड्रेसेस के कपड़े पहनने पे हमारा बिहेवियर कैसे तय होता है. We must have the knowledge of the certain little bit about the observation of human behavior. If a person is wearing his white clothes, how he behaves in the social group or in his individual level or in the public level. A research problem may be of various range. Why research problem is related to your own fields, like the electoral geography or the elections.
Apart from all of these, he also secured first rank.
Or the international relations. Why China is more interested in the South China Sea? Why the Turkey is balancing the power in their region? How US are involved into the affairs of regional affairs of India, Pakistan, and the SAARC countries? How the BRICS nations or the Quad nations are balancing their power adjustment? The research paper may be of various, the research problem may of various nature. Sometimes your interest leads to selecting the particular research problem, like indigenous group or the caste or the identity groups, identity politics. Sometimes festivals, yeah, folk stories. The research problems are having the various. So you have to must introduce your research problem, and that must be certain basis of the references and the citations. Your research problem may be of any nature, but it must be referenced or cited by the arguments. Your own arguments matter in the research, but your own arguments must be supported by the other scholars also. Whatever you are saying in your paper, that must be supported by the proper citations. Citations of that name, year, page, volume number, either in the footnotes or endnotes. You have to must mention this your reference while framing the arguments. This research problem may have the certain hypothesis. Without hypothesis, no any research can proceed further. What is the meaning of hypothesis? That is very important in the research. Hypothesis indicates about the general assumptions of the general assumptions over the research problem that is framed by the scholar or by the researcher. Suppose any a caste or the women exploitation in the society of a particular region is going on. There is the common sense of the among the arguments among the common people or the layman people that the women are exploited because of they are they are living their houses and they are working over the workplace. That's why they are exploited. That is the common sense observation. And each and every common sense sometimes becomes the nonsense until it is verified by the researches or verified by the scientific research or the scientific temperament. Academic writings are totally different with the common sense writing. And your academic writings must be proved by the certain methods and the certain techniques. And that is required with your research problem and the hypothesis. Hypothesis is the general answers of any problems. The assumptions, it is the general assumptions related to your research problem. What is your assumptions? What is your assume? Why you assume in answer of that certain problems? That is called as hypothesis. And the research proceed with these hypotheses. Suppose you have said that women exploitations in the society is going on because of the historical and the less educations and the historical atrocities to the gender violence or the gender exploitations or to the female or the orientation to the female in the Indian society or in society of South Asia is not conducive for their own development. That is the hypothesis. It is the general assumptions or the general answers given by the researcher itself. But whether it is true or wrong, that has to be verified, and that is called as the research. Whether my hypothesis is right or wrong, whatever I am perceiving or whatever I have assumed, whether that hypothesis is right or wrong. And this hypothesis leads you to frame the certain ways of deliverance of the answers of your research questions. Then this hypothesis generate the research questions on your mind. Over the certain research problem, you frame the research hypothesis, and that hypothesis is being verified, and that generated the research questions in your mind. And research questions is very important in the researches. What is the research questions? जब भी आप रिसर्च करने के लिए जाते हैं या किसी टॉपिक पे जब आप काम करने जाते हैं तो आपके जहन में उससे रिलेटेड बहुत सारे सवालात आते हैं. अगर वो सवालात या प्रश्न अगर नहीं आए तो आपका रिसर्च आगे नहीं बढ़ सकता. जैसे कि आप जेंडर एक्सप्लॉयटेशन पे ही बात हो रही थी, तो आपके जहन में आता है कि क्यों महिलाओं के प्रति दृष्टिकोण ऐसा है. Why there is the certain kind of orientation towards the female? This is the research questions. Whether any role of education is there, yeah, education will provides the certain ways to the non-discrimination to the female. Whether the female of rural area is more exploited in compared to the urban area. What is the work participation rate of the female? What is the nature of the female organization or the role of the government in upliftment of the second gender or the gender in the society? How the gender sensitization can be done? So these are the various questions that will come on your mental platform, and that will leads you your research paper to or the research analysis to carry forward. the statement of research problem, then after the hypothesis, the research questions, then how can you be able to do your research? कैसे हम पता करेंगे कि जो चीज हम सोच रहे थे या जो हमारी हाइपोथेसिस थी वो सही थी या गलत थी? Then we have to adopt the certain methods, तरीका, and that is known as the research methodology. Research methodology indicates a tool, a technique, a way to carry forward our research, to seek our answers of our research questions that is coming on your mind, to observe the research problem into the scientific ways. Then the research methodology or the way or the process or the tools or the technique comes in your mind, that how can we be able to move forward and the move ahead while doing the research over the particular research questions and the research hypothesis. We require the certain set of models, technique. तरीका क्या होगा, कैसे हम समझेंगे कि जो हम सोच रहे हैं, जो हमारी हाइपोथेसिस है, वो सही है या गलत है? Then you have the different methods while doing the research, and each methods are different with the approaches. The methods and the approaches are two different things. Methods means the certain scientific tools and technique that is being adopted by the researcher while without any considerations of the research problem, that is known as the tool or the technique or the methods. Suppose, however, the approaches indicates the different range of the research area or the research subjects or the research problems require the different type of the methodology. If we consider the research area or the research topic or the research zone, and we select the proper method for a particular area, suppose we are doing the research in history, then what would be our way of our analysis? How can we be able to adopt the certain methods? In history, we require the historical method, the past events, because we have to reconnect the past events over the time scale. We require the archival sources. Archival sources means the earlier documentations, manuscripts, archives, पुराने newspaper, पुराने पांडुलिपियां, पुरानी literature, oral history, documentary movies, report of earlier discussions or the earlier are the important sources, that is known as the archival sources, that is must suited to the historical research. But in political science research, we may have the different range of the methods, including the archival methods like the political sociology. Suppose we are opting the political sociology, how the caste, community, social group affects the political process or the local elections or the general elections, how the caste leader changes the political victory or the political incentive to the particular political organizations. We require the different kinds of the methodology, including the archival methods, as well as the inductive or the positivist research. The research problem, each research problem requires the different type of the methods and approaches. Suppose a famous quotation is there in a book. If we are working, if we are working how in philosophy or in theory or in theology, how this universe is created, then the objective and inductive research cannot produce something. It is only the normative research or the normative norms, thinking, cognitions, speculations, intuitions, metaphysical analysis, metaphysics that is required for these questions: how this universe is created, why this universe is created. We cannot explain it over the objective research or the positivist or the empirical research. ये ब्रह्मांड की उत्पत्ति क्यों हुई, इस क्वेश्चंस को हम साइंटिफिक मेथड से नहीं बता सकते. इसमें हमें नॉर्मेटिव क्वालिटेटिव मेथड्स की जरूरत होती. तो ईच रिसर्च एरिया, रिसर्च क्वेश्चंस required the different kind of the methodology, and that is simultaneously adopted into the various research fields. Suppose if we are working upon the how this universe is created, we require the normative, deductive, normative approaches, deductive approaches, nomothetic approaches, and we require the philosophical meanings and the philosophical inquiry of the different range of the thought of the evolution of this universe or the creation of this universe. लेकिन अगर हम ये कहें what are the various matters that are there in this universe or in this earth system, कौन कौन से तत्व हैं, इसमें नॉर्मेटिव एनालिसिस की कोई जरूरत है नहीं. We required the analysis over the objective research. हमें देखना पड़ेगा कि क्रस्ट में क्या है, मेंटल में क्या है, एटमॉस्फेयर में कौन कौन से एलिमेंट्स है. That required the objective research based, objective research, inductive methods, as well as the purely observations or the empirical and positivist research methods. These qualitative and positivist research methods are the two different sides of the same phenomena or the same analysis. Both supports to each other. These empirical questions are the inductive questions, or on the other hand, deductive questions, idealist, normative questions. They support with each other in the particular, or in nowadays, that is known as the mixed methods, like the qualitative methods. अगर हम human behavior को अगर observe करें behavioralist methods में, तो हम interview के जरिए, discourse के जरिए, या हम साथ ही साथ जो है interview, discourse, discussion, oral history, discussions, newspaper reports, इसका जो है secondary sources, primary investigations, schedule और questionnaire की मदद से हम जो है answers जो है ढूंढने की कोशिश करते हैं. Generally in behavioralist approach or in behavioralist way of the analysis. Behavior, human behavior, that is not constant, but it is the matter of the discussion. We have to based upon that. If our research is based upon the market behavior, suppose consumer behavior, या अभी जो फार्मर प्रोटेस्ट हो रहा था, अगर फार्मर्स प्रोटेस्ट पे आप रिसर्च करते कि why this farmers protest is going on, what is the relevance of that, what is the various matter of the minimum supporting price of different crops, how the farmers think, then you have to make the questionnaire and you have to consult with the target group. Target group is your farmers. फार्मर्स से आप इन्वेस्टिगेशन करते, आप उनसे सवाल पूछते, क्वेश्चनायर को फ्रेम करते. क्वेश्चनायर को फ्रेम करना भी एक इम्पोर्टेंट जो है एक इम्पोर्टेंट वे है कि हाउ दिस क्वेश्चनायर इज बीइंग फ्रेम्ड. देन यू हैव टू आंसर्स, मेक द आंसर्स, इन्वेस्टिगेट द आंसर्स. देन थ्रू द क्वांटिटेटिव टेक्निक्स, quantitative methods are also being applied nowadays. Apart from the qualitative methods in the research, quantitative methods, even the GIS, remote sensing, as well as the spatial behavior is also being observed into that sense. Quantitative methods into the hypothesis testing, as well as the regression, correlation. इसके वजह से ये होता है, cause effect. अगर कोई relationship देख रहे हैं, या लोगों का इनकम बढ़ रहा है तो बीजेपी के प्रति लोगों का रुझान जो है कम होता चला जा रहा है? इज देयर एनी रिलेशनशिप बिटवीन टू वेरिएबल्स? या लोग एजुकेट हो रहे हैं तो वोटिंग परसेंटेज बढ़ रहा है? If the peoples are being educated, if they are getting more education, then their educational status are their voting percentage or the percentage turnout, जो voting percentage है वो भी बढ़ रहा है. क्या कोई रिलेशनशिप है इन दोनों इंडिकेटर्स में? अगर हमें देखना हो कि सोसाइटी में क्राइम का रेट जो है आपका कम हो रहा है एम्प्लॉयमेंट के बढ़ने से, क्या कोई पॉजिटिव कोरिलेशन है या नेगेटिव कोरिलेशन है? वी अडॉप्ट द क्वांटिटेटिव मीन्स. Quantitative means are generally those statistical methods, statistical techniques that are involved into the particular research problem to seek the truth that is quantitative in nature. If we have to make the analysis of the policies or the planning, कोई गवर्नमेंट की प्लानिंग इंट्रोड्यूस हुई, उसके रिपरकशंस में क्या क्या जो है आपके आंसर्स हुए, वो किस तरह से वो इकोनॉमिक जो प्लान है या कोई भी पब्लिक पॉलिसीज है वो किस तरह से इंप्लीमेंट होती है और उसके आउटकम क्या रहे. जैसे महात्मा गांधी नेशनल रूरल एम्प्लॉयमेंट गारंटी एक्ट, अगर इसका आप आंसर देखें, अगर इसका आपका फिजिबिलिटी देखें, whether it has been feasible or not for the social change, then you have to analyze the policy implications research. जनरली पॉलिटिकल साइंस में पॉलिसी इंप्लीकेशन रिसर्च, इंटरनेशनल रिलेशंस, कोई थ्योरेटिकल ऑर्डर में कंसेप्ट्स को फॉलो करना है, जैसे केस स्टडी मेथड्स. अगर आपने इंटरनेशनल रिलेशंस देखा और इंटरनेशनल रिलेशंस के थ्योरीज के पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से प्रिजनर्स डिलेमा को देखना या रियलिज्म को देखना, कंस्ट्रक्टिविस्ट नेशनल इंटरनेशनल रिलेशंस की थ्योरीज देखनी, या ग्लोबलाइजेशन का प्रेशर देखना हो, हाउ द ग्लोबलाइजेशन हैज चेंज टू द लेबर रिलेशनशिप और द क्लास रिलेशनशिप एंड प्रोड्यूस द वेरियस क्लासेस इन द सोसाइटी, then you have to require the different kinds of the qualitative as well as the quantitative methods as well as the case study methods to see and to observe the truthfulness of your order or truthfulness of your research design. तो अपने सबसे पहले as an undergraduate student, postgraduate student, you have to first focus upon the research problem and make your own interest, unique own interest. Nowadays, the specialized research is very important. Specialized research are very important. Yes, any question? In chat box, people have typed some things.
Sir, we will take it at the end of last 10 minutes, sir. We will deal with it.
Okay. तो हमने ये देखा कि how can we be able to be specialized in our field. In BA final year, in honors students, we see the interests are being framed, are being evolved. Your own research interest. फाइनल ईयर में किसी को पॉलिटिकल थॉट अच्छा लगता है, किसी को जो है इंटरनेशनल रिलेशंस में जो है इंटरेस्ट होने शुरू हो गए, कोई इंडियन गवर्नमेंट एंड पॉलिटिक्स या इंडियन पॉलिटिकल सिस्टम में जो है आप ज्यादा इंटरेस्टेड हो गए, कोई सोशल पॉलिटिकल सोशोलॉजी में या पॉलिटिकल एसोसिएशंस में या जो पॉलिटिकल प्रोसेस सोशोलॉजी सोसाइटी में रन हो रहे हैं, जैसे लोकल लीडर्स, रीजनल लीडर्स, पॉलिटिकल पार्टीज और इलेक्शंस. किसी का पॉलिटिकल इकोनॉमी में इंटरेस्ट हो गया या पॉलिटिकल ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस में. तो you have to choose your own area, your own research या your own sources. Then after proceed for the related journals or the academic resources that is there. As nowadays the peoples are more interested towards the online materials and the online sources, network sources, internet sources for the particular research problem. No doubt the internet sources provides the great range and the variety of the materials over the topic, but you have to be very selective ki which materials are good for your own research and which materials are having the greater relevance to your research. So there are the different sites that provides the materials at the relevant fields. You have to be a premium membership to the various research network, like the research academia, that is the US based research organizations, or the research paper and the scholars are being associated with each other at the site academia.edu.in, or the ResearchGate, or the JSTOR journal stores, Science Direct. There are the various, these sites provide the materials importantly. एंड सम टाइम, जैसे मैंने कई सारे रिसर्च पेपर मेरे पास रिव्यू करने के लिए आते हैं, तो उसमें मैंने ये देखा कि रिसर्च पेपर में आपको सबसे अहम चीज, आपको जब लिखते हैं तो आपके पास फ्रेमवर्क बिल्कुल क्लियर होनी चाहिए और साइटेशन और रेफरेंसेस बिल्कुल सही होना चाहिए. पहले आप ये देखिए कि उस एरिया में आपका अब्स्ट्रैक्ट बन पा रहा है कि नहीं. अब्स्ट्रैक्ट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. कीवर्ड्स अब्स्ट्रैक्ट जो लिखते हैं 300 वर्ड का, 500 वर्ड का, उसको रिव्यूअर पढ़ के ये लगता है कि इसमें आगे जो है इस रिसर्च का क्या अहमियत है. अगर आपका अब्स्ट्रैक्ट सही है तो वो इंटरेस्ट डेवलप करता है रिव्यूअर को आपके रिसर्च पेपर में और आपके रिसर्च आर्टिकल में, अगर आपका अब्स्ट्रैक्ट और इसका सही है. इंट्रोडक्शंस, रिसर्च टॉपिक ऐसे सिलेक्ट कीजिए जो वाकई एक रिसर्च प्रॉब्लम को शो कर रहा, रिपीटेटिव ना हो, या आप नए अंदाज से पुराने प्रॉब्लम को ही देख रहे हैं. जैसे कोल्ड वार, पोस्ट कोल्ड वार, दैट इज द वेरी various work has been done upon that post cold war issues or the cold war issues, how the power was balanced, what was the Russia US relationship during the cold war period, how was the economic relationship was there between the scholars. But इस रिसर्च में कुछ नया क्या है, आप कैसे देखते हैं, what are your point of views, what are your own hypothesis and contribution into the in the research paper. और जो भी आप जब लिखते हैं इंट्रोडक्शंस में या इसमें, तो वो प्रॉपर साइटेशंस के साथ है कि नहीं. प्रॉपर साइटेशन मींस न्यू एविडेंसेस, न्यू आर्गुमेंट्स आपने इनकॉर्पोरेट किया है कि नहीं. जिस जर्नल में भी आप भेजें उस जर्नल के सोर्सेस जो है इन नोट्स में, रेफरेंसेस में जरूर दें, या उससे रिलेटेड आप डिफरेंट पॉइंट ऑफ व्यूज को देखें. रिसर्च को जब इंट्रोड्यूस करने के बाद एक एरिया आता है रिसर्च गैप का. जैसे हमने जो है किसी एक खास टॉपिक पे आपका लिखना शुरू किया, फिर हमने एक जो है एक एरिया बनाया रिसर्च गैप. इन लोगों ने ऐसी ऐसी बातें कही हैं, बट दे हैव लेफ्ट टू these things. When we write the research gap, it must be the research gap. आपने और सोर्सेज लिया है कि नहीं, जो प्रॉपर आपके पास लाइब्रेरी में मिल गया, इंटरनेट पे जो मटेरियल्स मिल गए, आपने उसको देख लिया और कहा कि मैं जो सोच रहा हूं वो रिसर्च गैप है, वो यहाँ पे है नहीं, ये लोग नहीं सोच रहे. लेकिन अगर आप एकेडमिया पे या रिसर्च गेट पे या जो पेड जर्नल्स होते हैं, खासतौर से जो पेड जर्नल्स हैं, जो पेड साइट्स हैं, उसको हम सब्सक्राइब नहीं करते, बट लाइब्रेरी हमारी सब्सक्राइब करती है. जब हम उसको जो है उसमें से भी आप मटेरियल्स देखें, अगर वो लोग इनकॉर्पोरेट नहीं किए हैं, देन आफ्टर यू कैन राइट द रिसर्च गैप कि उन्होंने ये चीजें नहीं की है और हम करने जा रहे हैं. देयर मस्ट बी द प्रॉपर रिसर्च गैप कि आपके अंदर आप नया क्या दिखा रहे हो, आप नया क्या करने जा रहे हैं. देन आफ्टर योर मेथोडोलॉजी, मेथोडोलॉजी आपका रिसर्च प्रॉब्लम के मुताबिक, जैसे अभी मैंने बताया कि आपकी मेथोडोलॉजी जो है क्वांटिटेटिव मेथड्स, क्वालिटेटिव मेथड्स, डिस्कोर्स मेथड्स, एम्पेरिकल या आपका जो है मेटाफिजिकल या साइकोलॉजिकल को एनालिटिकल मेथड्स, जो भी आप मेथड्स अपनाएं तो क्लियर एक्सप्लेनेशंस अपने मेथोडोलॉजी वाले सेक्शंस में रिसर्च पेपर में करना जरूरी है. आप कभी कभी दूसरा अगर किसी ने उसी टॉपिक पे काम किया है और आप वो मेथड्स आप अपना रहे हो तो दैट इज द रिव्यू आर्टिकल. आपने इस आर्टिकल को रिव्यू किया, रिव्यू आर्टिकल आप लिख सकते हैं ऐसे. लेकिन जो भी हम आर्गुमेंट्स लेते हैं किसी भी रेफरेंस में या किसी भी साइटेशंस में, ये बात याद रखिए कि कहीं वो एज इट इज कॉपीड तो नहीं है, नहीं तो प्लेजियरिज्म का इश्यूज और एथिकल जो पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू है रिसर्च का वो उतना ही इंपॉर्टेंट है जितना कि आपके मेथोडोलॉजिकल और साइंटिफिक जो पार्ट है. एथिकल पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू मीन्स योर, जहां से भी आप कोई आइडियाज भी अगर लेते हैं या आर्गुमेंट्स भी लेते हैं आप अपने फेवर में, या आप किसी के आर्गुमेंट्स को निग्लेक्ट भी करते हैं, तो आप उनको प्रॉपर साइट्स करें, उनको ये बताएं कि जो है दिस आइडिया इज डिस्कस्ड अंडर दिस आर्टिकल, या आप वहां पे ये दिखाएं कि दिस आर्टिकल इज मेंशन्ड. आप उनको एक्नॉलेज करें या रिफरेंस करें प्रॉपर उनके आर्टिकल के साथ, ईयर के साथ, वॉल्यूम के साथ और आपके प्लेस ऑफ पब्लिकेशन के साथ. इन सब के साथ एक इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग्स आपका बिब्लियोग्राफी. मैं तो कहता हूं पहले बिब्लियोग्राफी से शुरू करें. कोई भी रिसर्च पेपर अगर आप लिखें कि एथिकल वैल्यूज में आप, जैसे कि बहुत सारे आप के सबसे पहली बात है कि कॉपी या पेस्ट इस तरह का वो टेक्निक आप जो भी करें आप अपना लिखें, अपने मटेरियल्स पे, अपने मेथड्स पे, अपने जो है उस पे जो है कॉन्फिडेंस रखें और उसको जो है एनालाइज करें, उससे आगे बढ़ें. दूसरी चीजें, जो भी आप अगर कहीं से रेफरेंस लेते हैं, कहीं से कोई अगर साइट लेते हैं, कोई न्यूज़पेपर का रिपोर्ट है तो पार्टिकुलर उसको हवाला दीजिए, रेफरेंस दीजिए, बिब्लियोग्राफी में भी लिखिए और इन टेक्स्ट साइटेशन भी कीजिए. इन टेक्स्ट साइटेशंस मींस पेपर के अंदर ही जब आप कोई जब रिसर्च पेपर के अंदर ही कंटेंट के अंदर ही आप ऑथर का सरनेम और ईयर जब लिखते हैं तो वहां पे आप उसको उसी आर्गुमेंट के बाद उसका नाम और ईयर अगर देते हैं, पेज नंबर देते हैं, तो वो इन टेक्स्ट साइटेशन कहलाता है और उसका बाद में रेफरेंस भी दिया जाता है, एंड दैट इज अंडर द बिब्लियोग्राफी और अंडर द रेफरेंस सेक्शंस. बिब्लियोग्राफी के लिए पार्टिकुलर फॉर्मेट है. अलग अलग जर्नल्स या अलग अलग रिसर्च मेथड्स जो है, अलग अलग रिसर्च आर्टिकल्स या जर्नल्स अलग अलग तरीके के फॉर्मेट मानते हैं. जैसे एपीए फॉर्मेट हो गया, शिकागो फॉर्मेट है रेफरेंस का. कैसे लिखते हैं, पहले सरनेम, फिर उसके नाम का कैपिटल लेटर, देन ब्रैकेट में ईयर, उसके बाद इटैलिक में जर्नल नेम, प्लेस ऑफ पब्लिकेशंस. These are the complete format of the particular research journal. Each journal may have their own style of writing the references and the footnotes, and follow these instructions and the pattern. Second things that is also important while discussion is your introduction and conclusion part must be brief. कभी कभी conclusion में हम इस तरह से लिखते हैं कि वो इंट्रोडक्शन में या हमारे पूरे कंटेंट में कोई बात डिस्कस नहीं रहती है और कंक्लूजन में हम देखते हैं कि आप कुछ चीजें लिख रहे हैं. कंक्लूजन मीन्स वॉट एवर यू हैव डन ऑलरेडी इन योर इंट्रोडक्शन, मेथोडोलॉजी, योर एक्सप्लेनेशन एंड एनालिसिस, एंड यू आर कंक्लूडिंग ऑल दिस थिंग्स विद अ सर्टेन लिमिटेड और द सर्टेन सेगमेंट्स. दैट इज इन जनरल इन नेचर. इसमें साइटेशंस, इसमें रेफरेंस की जरूरत नहीं. तो इंट्रोडक्शन कंक्लूजन को काफी अच्छे से, इसमें बहुत सारे स्कॉलर्स इंट्रोडक्शन ही पढ़ के आपको ये देख लेते हैं कि ये पेपर पब्लिश करना है कि नहीं। तो इंट्रोडक्शन में आप बिल्कुल इस तरह से मेहनत कीजिए, जैसे दिस रिसर्च पे आर्टिकल एम्स टू इन्वेस्टिगेट, आपका एम्स एंड ऑब्जेक्टिव क्लियर हो जाए इंट्रोडक्शन में ही, मेथोडोलॉजी आपको समझ में आ जाए, इंट्रोडक्शन पढ़ने के बाद ही समझ जाए कि आप इस पूरे पेपर में क्या डिस्कस करना जा रहे हैं। That's why focus upon the introduction, content, methodology part, as well as your conclusion part. Then easily your article will be published. आप जो भी, जैसे बहुत सारे कलेक्ट हो जाते हैं कि हम जो पार्टिकुलर जो फ्रेम है जो जर्नल का, हम उसको फॉलो नहीं करते, या इंग्लिश का जो इश्यूज है, ग्रामर का इश्यूज है, तो बहुत सारे सॉफ्टवेयर हैं जो आपके ग्रामर्स को भी देखते हैं, ग्रामरली जैसे है, या अपने सुपरवाइजर या अपने एल्डर्स या मेंटोर से उसको एक बार पढ़वाइए जरूर। आपने कोई आर्टिकल लिखी तो आप अपने फ्रेंड्स को दीजिए, वो आपकी कमी को देखता है, तो 2-3 रीडिंग के बाद एक आर्टिकल जो है समझ में आता है। और कम से कम एक आर्टिकल करीब 4 मंथ, 5 मंथ, 6 मंथ के स्टडी के बाद एक आर्टिकल आपको लिखना चाहिए। बहुत सारे लोग हमेशा रेगुलर जो लिखने का जो है वो है, हर 4 दिन पे लिख रहे हो आर्टिकल, दैट इज नॉट गुड फॉर द रिसर्च आर्टिकल, बिकॉज यू आर नॉट गोइंग टू जस्टिफाई the certain newer things that is needed for your research. In political science, there are many new things that has to be observed. बहुत सारी चीजें नए डेवलप हो रही हैं, जो पॉलिटिकल डोमेन में या पॉलिटिकल साइंसेस में बहुत सारे थ्योरीज जो है अभी अंडर क्वेश्चन है, जिससे सबअल्टर्न स्टडीज, द पोस्ट कॉलोनियल डिबेट्स, पार्था चटर्जी एंड हिज डिस्कोर्सेस, सबअल्टर्न स्टडीज में एक्सपीरियंसेस। There is the book in political science I have gone through nowadays, the cracked mirror, the literary political sciences, or the politics within the literature. That is the newer things that is nowadays that is coming. Feminist domain or the feminist political sciences, feminism, constructivism, labor analysis, the new class emergence in the society, labor का जो discourse है nowadays, Walter Benjamin, that is the modern, one of the great scholar nowadays in political sciences, have given his theories of the new form of the labor, sophisticated labor, the labor who is the industry and the means of productions is not your industry nowadays. Your home is the means of productions, and your mobile and internet and the laptop is the means of productions. That is the nowadays modern instruments of the productions. Your marketplace is not the market area of Dodhpur and Shamshad market. Your home becomes the market area where you online buy or sell some things through the networking sites. The whole concept of the market exploitation, liberal exploitations, the post-liberal society, post-structural society, that is the modern form of society that is developing in the Europe and the US, where the political psychology has emerged as a new form of the area of the research and the in the areas where you can explore much. There are the many areas that needs the exploration from the modern political scientist in the modern era, not only in theory, but in empirical events, in empirical social and cultural events also. The caste, the classes, feminine, the environment, political environment, environmental polity, environmental politics, politics of climate change, islands and others, the politics of the resource exploitations, the post-state society. There is the political scientist who believe in the post-state society, and how this post-state society will emerge. This is not only the anarchic leaning of the Gandhian and the negative anarchist or the positive anarchist leanings, but the newer leanings are developing in the society over the in the modern post-liberal or the post-structural era or the post-colonial era. तो आप इंडिया को उस थ्योरीज में कैसे देखते हैं, या किसी भी एक सोशल ग्रुप के बिहेवियर को कैसे देखते हैं किसी खास थ्योरेटिकल ऑर्डर में? There are many research problems, many research issues that needs and require your own investigation, and please focus upon that that newer areas, and your knowledge will be broadened, and make a group, scientific group of your research, like the political society you have developed. That is a very insightful and the thought-provoking society that you have developed and created. I am very happy with our students that they are working hard in that sense. Okay, let us discuss over the questions that is coming.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. So I will.
Are the armed machineries and the other things for the mass killing and the mass weapons. They are the methods they are applied for development of these instruments, and I am not ethically pro to their development, but the scientific methods means methods that we adopt should be unbiased, unprejudiced, that must be based upon the scientific observation of the phenomena. Then proper quantitative and the qualitative methods we have to adopt, the processes, scientific processes that we have to adopt. Nuclear scientists, their way of analysis may be different. These are experimental methods. These are experimental methods, and that is there for their nuclear chemical reactions and the chemical and the physical or the thermodynamics or the nuclear fission or the fusion research. That is the different. That is the chemical research and the mass weapons development. And I am against to that, the mass weapons. But in international theories, there are the concept of balance of power. If one state has the nuclear weapons and another state has not the nuclear weapons, then there must be a dilemma, and that may create to the fear, and that's why the states are running to have that weapons, and they are in fear for their security and the survival and welfare. And FHW, that is there in your Delhi, and as well as the Indian Defense and Strategic Analysis, IDSA, also utilize the research articles and the papers, and they have the research team also. They seek to that these research articles and the papers for their policy making and the policy making analysis. Ministry of Social Justice and Education also sometimes utilize our project as well as our papers. But bureaucracy, sometimes there are lack of that proper relations between the academia and the bureaucracy, academic institutions and the bureaucratic institutions. And sometimes the decision makers oversight these papers and the articles and others. But ultimately in the research project are in the project analysis or the project research project or the policy making. Few scholars are also being participated from the academic field also. They provide the advice, they scrutinize the government policy, they advise the government to their proper policy making. Overall, we are useful also because we have not to be in a very negative sect that our paper is being utilized sometime the bureaucracy oversight us. Yes, any question?
Yes, sir. One more question is that how to differentiate between relevant resources and irrelevant resources on internet for research?
Yeah, that is very good question. Yeah, relevant and irrelevant resources. अगर आपने रिसर्च डिजाइन आपने बना लिया, फ्रेमवर्क आपकी बन गई है, स्टेटमेंट ऑफ प्रॉब्लम क्लियर है, मेथोडोलॉजी क्लियर हो गया, अगर आप मेथोडोलॉजी के लिए या आप एनालिसिस के लिए जब आप मटेरियल्स देखते हैं तो the relevant materials are which are suited to your research questions, and that must be published either in the secondary sources or that must be referenced. अगर कोई हम स्टैटिस्टिक्स लेते हैं, सपोज CSDS, सेंटर फॉर द स्टडी ऑफ डेमोक्रेटिक सोसाइटीज और द डेवलपिंग सोसाइटीज, ये इलेक्शंस का सर्वे कराते हैं, या इलेक्शन कमीशन ऑफ इंडिया इलेक्शन का सर्वे कराते हैं, और पूरा डाटा जो है इलेक्शन कमीशन ऑफ इंडिया अपने वेबसाइट पे या CSDS अपने साइट पे देता है, क्वांटिटेटिव डाटा, कौन सी पॉलिटिकल पार्टीज को कितना वोट मिला, कितना परसेंटेज टर्नआउट हुआ, कौन से कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंसीज में कौन सी पार्टी जीती और कितना वोट उसको मिला. तो समटाइम द गवर्नमेंट साइट्स आर वेरी यूजफुल, आर द साइट्स दैट इज वर्किंग अपॉन दैट स्पेशलाइज्ड फील्ड, दैट इज वेरी यूजफुल. The Wikipedia sources, you must not rely much upon that. You must be based upon your the primary or the secondary sources that is already working upon that field. जैसे गोविंद वल्लभ पंत इंस्टीट्यूट है लखनऊ में, आपका उत्तर प्रदेश में, they are working upon that. Indian Institute of Dalit Studies है. तो you must have the proper resource data. डाटा सोर्सेस के लिए आपके पास प्रॉपर एक इंसाइट हो. दैट्स वाई आप रिव्यू करते हैं, लिटरेचर रिव्यू करते हैं या रिव्यू ऑफ लिटरेचर करते हैं. बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट एस्पेक्ट्स है रिव्यू ऑफ लिटरेचर का या लिटरेचर रिव्यू का. रिव्यू ऑफ लिटरेचर आप थीम वाइज आर्गुमेंट को देखते हैं, जैसे पॉलिटिकल पार्टीज एंड इट्स परफॉर्मेंस, इस थीम पे कितने लिटरेचर हैं और उसमें क्या क्या आर्गुमेंट है. That is known as the review of literature. लेकिन आप अपने टॉपिक पे अगर लिटरेचर then it is called as the literature review. So this is the things that must be there. जब आप रिव्यू लिटरेचर करेंगे, रिव्यू ऑफ लिटरेचर करेंगे, तब आप अपने थीम के अनुसार आप उस पे आर्गुमेंट्स को देखेंगे कि अलग अलग स्कॉलर्स कौन कौन से आर्गुमेंट्स देते हैं. रेलिवेंट सोर्सेज वो होता है जो आपके रिसर्च क्वेश्चंस को, आपके रिसर्च ऑब्जेक्टिव्स को फुलफिल करे. यस, एनी अदर क्वेश्चन?
Yes, sir. Last question is that about, can we send our research paper to research team of the government?
Yeah, we can. We can sometime government undertakes and government announce that if the peoples are wanted to आप अपने अगर एडवाइस करते हैं तो पब्लिक प्राइवेट पार्टनरशिप में या अपने रिसर्च पेपर को, अपने रिसर्च डिजाइन को आप मिनिस्ट्री के जरिए आप जो है अपने मतलब कि अपने इंसाइटफुल वर्क को आप सजेस्ट कर सकते हैं. That creates the public opinion, that creates your policies are in implementation, and it will make you more relevant for the society. और गवर्नमेंट सब्सक्राइब भी करती है अलग अलग जर्नल्स को, जैसे वर्ल्ड अफेयर्स है या कई सारे जर्नल्स हैं, इसको सब्सक्राइब किया जाता है. अलग अलग गवर्नमेंट की मिनिस्ट्री इसको सब्सक्रिप्शंस लेते हैं, और एक टीम होती है गवर्नमेंट एजेंसीज का, रिसर्च एंड एनालिसिस का, they pursue that things. Yes.
Okay, sir. Due to time constraint, we should now wind up. So I would like
Yes,
to
sure.
invite Devyani to give a vote of thanks. Over to you, Devyani.
Thank you so much, Ashutosh Bhai, for calling me over. Good evening, everyone present here. Over the wonderful time we have spent here together over the past 1 hour, which has been so engaging, enriching, and enjoyable, it is our duty to express our gratitude and say thanks to all those people who have made this possible. I, on the behalf of Political Science Club AMU, would like to thank Dr. Muhammad Firoz Ahmed sir for sparing his precious time with us and whose words graced us with his thoughts and knowledge. This topic of research methodology has always been quite tough and confusing for undergraduate students. The inputs given by you will help us to understand the topic diversely. Thank you so much, sir, for helping with us in it and
Thank you
joining
so
this
much
event.
for inviting me. And I'm very happy to all of you that, and best wishes, my best wishes is always with the political society, political science society. Thank you so much. All the best ahead.
Thank you so much, sir. Also, I
Thanks.
sincerely want to thank the team members and especially the technical team for dealing with all the technical issues. This would have been impossible without you guys. At last, I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to fellow students who joined this event enthusiastically. Without the support of you people, this event would have been impossible. Thank you so much, everyone, for being so cooperative and making this event a successful. Thank you.